Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm gonna show you how to make Tuwon Shinkafa with rice flour. Tuwon Shinkafa is traditionally made with a type of rice grain that is soft, starchy and sticky. Hence, it is used in making tuwo or rice balls. So because I'm gonna be using rice flour, I'm gonna heat up enough water and bring it to a boil. While the water is heating up, I'm gonna measure 2 cups of rice flour into a saucepan and mix it with water. I'm gonna be adding the water gradually until I reach the right consistency. Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you the amount of water I used. So if this is your first time on my channel, or you are a returning viewer and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that you can get an alert whenever I post a video. Like and share the video. Thank you and God bless you. Stir it properly so that everything is evenly mixed. This is gonna let you know if you need to add more water or not. So this is the consistency I want, and I used 2.5 cups of room temperature water. It is time to make the tuwo. Cook it over medium heat, stirring it constantly until it forms a solid dough. So this is gonna be a long and continuous process. This is gonna ensure that it cooks evenly and does not develop lumps. There is another way to make Tuwon Shinkafa with rice flour, but this is a sure way to make a lump-free one. I know somebody is gonna say, oh, Tuwon Shinkafa is not really that smooth, it is grainy. Yes, it is grainy when you are using the actual rice grain, but when you are using the flour, you don't want lumps in your Tuwon Shinkafa. The other way or ways to make the Tuwon Shinkafa with flour is to boil some water, then sprinkle in the rice flour, or boil some water, then pour in the rice slurry. There are so many ways to make tuwo or fufu. Just choose the one that is comfortable and easy for you. After cooking it for some time, it will begin to thicken up and then it will begin to develop lumps. Don't worry, these are soft lumps. They're gonna dissolve eventually. Let me use this opportunity to send a very special shout out to all those that have subscribed. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. As you can see, it is thicker and it has more lumps. Don't worry, like I told you before, we're gonna fix it. So just keep stirring and pressing it once in a while against the wall of the pan, and before you know it, everything will be gone. Like I said, this is a very sticky rice. When it begins to thicken up and becomes a very solid dough, it will become very difficult to turn, so you have to grease your elbow before you start doing it. As I fondly tell my children, use your fufu muscle. So I just paused a little bit to get some water to dip my hand in as I scrape the side of the pan. So I'm gonna dip my hand in the bowl of water, then scrape the side of the pan so that it doesn't burn me and the tuwo doesn't stick to my hand. As you can see, it is a solid dough and all the lumps are gone. That is because those lumps were soft lumps, and of course because I was pressing the dough against the wall of the pan. So it is time to add the hot boiling water. I'm using hot boiling water to maintain the temperature and continue the cooking process. After adding the hot water, I'm gonna break it down a little bit so that it can cook evenly. If you leave it in a large lump or clump, it might not cook all the way. So I like to do it like this. Then I'm gonna cover it and let it cook for some minutes. 10 minutes later, I'm gonna start stirring it, mixing it together and pressing it against the wall of the pan to form a very uniform consistency. As you begin to mix it, you're going to notice that it is less stiff and very stretchy because it is done. Even the color has changed. It is no longer whitish, but it has an off-white color. The only thing left is to turn it until it looks uniform. If not, the tuwo is ready. One thing about Tuwon Shinkafa, it looks soft when you are making it, but after a while when it cools down, it will be less soft. So don't let the present state deceive you to make it stronger or thicker, because when it cools down, it's gonna be harder. So when I'm done, I'm gonna wrap the tuwo in a plastic wrap. You could put it in a bowl and cover it so that it doesn't dry out, but this one works for me because I can refrigerate it for days. When you're wrapping the tuwo, don't forget to dip your spatula or whatever you are using to scoop or cut it so that it doesn't stick to it. So in case you are tired of eating eba, akpu, starch, amala, fufu or any type of tuwo, Tuwon Shinkafa is a very good option. It is delicious. It is made with rice, so it is delicious, and it goes with any soup, from draw soup to any regular soup. So in case you want to be fancy or you want to watch your weight, let me show you an interesting way to wrap your tuwo. This is what I call mini fufu, but in this case mini tuwo. It is just a spoonful of tuwo. It is very portable. Just grab one and eat it. When you are done, you can go on to the next, and when you are full, you can stop. I know this is not for everybody, that's why I said fancy, but this is a good option for people that don't like soup stain on their tuwo or eba or anything. When you wrap it like that, you just need to grab only one fufu or one wrap of the tuwo, unwrap it, eat it, and the rest are stain free from soup. So this tuwo that I'm eating right now is the one I just made, but let me show you the other one I made yesterday to show you what it looks like. Let me quickly unwrap it and show you. It is really cold because it has been in the fridge, but I like to eat cold fufu eba. It goes very well with very hot soup. If you have never tried it, try it and you're gonna tell me thank you. Yummylicious. This Tuwon Shinkafa and miyan kubewa is very delicious. Now that you know how to make Tuwon Shinkafa, why don't you give this recipe and method a try? I promise you will not be disappointed. Instead, you're gonna enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.